Family allowance for us in the 1950s was a lot different to family allowance now, because for a start you had no allowance for your first child, which, let's face it, you really needed because everything had to be paid for then. Second child you had 8 shillings, which would equate in today's money about 40p. For the third, etc. and on, you would have 10 shillings, which in today's money would be 50 pence. Less than £1 was your weekly family allowance. But on the other hand, for that 18 shillings, I could take my 3 children with a picnic lunch. And in those days, there was a train that went from Temple Meads down to Portishead. We could walk down to Parson Street Station and get on the train and spend the day in Portishead and come home in time to get tea. A day out was only now and again, but there again, it was spent on the children, so I didn't feel guilty about doing that. I know it wasn't always spent on the children because at Melbourne Square, we had a betting shop. And I know that it was a common saying that they went from the post office to the betting shop to the boozer and to the baccy. So they had their cigarettes, they had their bet, and they had their booze as well when they had their family allowance. But not everybody was like that. There's only a few people like it. There were a lot of instances, I think, where the family allowance would have to be taken home. Just as, many years ago, the husbands would come home with their money, and the wife, if she was lucky, would be given some to, some money for housekeeping. So it's this human nature bit, isn't it? Where some people will share, and other people will very begrudgingly give you some money for housekeeping and things like that. But no, the family allowance was mine to, spend on the children, or if we were a bit short with housekeeping, it would go in with the grocery bill. But there again, if it went into the grocery bill, then we all shared it, which was exactly, as far as I was concerned, was exactly the same.